up? I'm Andy from Honor Society. Hey, what's up? I'm Jason from Honor Society.
Hi, I'm Caitlin Tarp.
Hey, I'm Doug Grosh.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? This is Michael Kovman. I love Natalie Interviews. And I love Natalie Interviews. The interviews. Natalie Interviews.
Love Natalie Interviews.
Natalie Interviews.
Blasting through the speakers.
Natalie Interviews.
Well, this is Nicky T from VFactory, and I love Natalie Interviews.
Hey everyone, it's Natalie here with Natalie Interviews, and today I am with Nicky T from VFactory. How are you, Nicky?
Hello. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great, thanks. So what's it like being in a boy band?
Pretty phenomenal. Pretty amazing, not gonna lie. It's funny because, I mean, obviously you don't necessarily plan, like, when you're kind of growing up and being like, oh, I'm going to be in a boy band, you know what I mean? It's not necessarily, like, the first thing that pops into mind. But I did grow up watching, like, NSYNC, and it's funny because, I mean, I wanted to be an artist. I've always wanted to do entertainment and stuff, and it's just, you know, stuff works in mysterious ways and other stuff, and it's a super fun time. Obviously, I have four of my best friends, and we're in this group, and we get to travel and perform, and, you know, it's pretty much like living the dream, really.
Awesome. So did you know any of the guys before the band?
I didn't. I actually, I mean, I grew up, I was in the dance community, so I knew of Wesley, and I knew of Nathaniel, but I had never really met either of them, and I never met Asher or Jared. But we've, you know, become super close, and we're all close to the friends now. So it worked out. I mean, it worked out well. Especially, never really known that situation when you come into something like that. You don't really know people, but you know, it's worked out for the best.
Yeah. So, speaking of like music and boy bands, what kind of music do you listen to?
I have a really wide range. Obviously, on the pop end of it, I'm a huge Justin Timberlake fan. So I have a ton of that stuff. But I also a huge Lupe Fiasco fan. There's a band called Cool Kids that I love, and there's a rock band that's my favorite band called Muse, and they're like my fave. So I mean, I'm all over the place with music.
Great. So do you have a favorite boy band, and if so, can you tell us which one?
Are we talking classics here too?
Boy band meaning like NSYNC, Backstreet Boys.
I was a huge NSYNC fan.
Nice, me too. You also have a new album coming out with VFactory. Can you tell us the release date and the name of the album?
Yes. We don't have a date set yet. It's looking like it's going to be. It's looking like end of October. Mm-hmm. But that can change too. It could be November-ish too. But we haven't really. It's just self-titled right now. We've been throwing a couple names around, but it's nothing set yet. So we're just waiting for. We have our new singles should be out in a few weeks, probably like 2 weeks or less, probably. And it's called Get Up. So that's what we're just kind of focusing on right now.
So are you guys going to go on tour anytime soon?
I hope. We've been trying to get something organized for the fall. We have a few spot dates here and there coming up. There's some shows in October and some in November, handful of shows, but nothing in a set tour yet. But we're trying. We're trying to get out there. We love touring and performing. It's like our favorite thing. So hopefully you will see us soon.
What can fans expect when they come to a VFactory show?
Oh, we're just high energy, fun. I mean, it's so cheesy and stereotypical, but it's like a really, really good time. We're very, very high energy. We dance, you know, the entire time. We perform the entire time. Obviously, we sing, and we like you guys to kind of just experience, a good show. I know for me, like even the reason I got into music was just to help people release and kind of give them something that they can kind of use to cope with or use to just kind of escape. So that's kind of what we like to do. We like you to come to a show and just leave just feeling really kind of energized and good and just positive. So it's kind of cheesy and cliche, but I mean that's what we try to do each show.
I actually saw you guys open for Ashley Tisdale at the Grove a few weeks ago, and you guys were amazing. So if you guys ever get the chance, make sure to go check out VFactory at one of their shows. You guys have been really busy lately with performances, appearances, and getting ready for the release of your album. So what do you like to do in your spare time?
Yeah, they have. In fact, we just got back like 2 weeks ago, and I didn't realize that we've been gone since May. Like it kind of flies by. I teach at, when I'm back in town, I teach dance at Millennium Dance Complex in North Hollywood. So when I get free time, I teach there, or I'll write, play the guitar, write some music. I do like to play video games when I have, some time, which is, not that often. I'm a huge, and the other guys would say this, I'm a huge sports fan. I'm from Philadelphia, and live and breathe sports there, and I'm a huge sports fan. So if there's a Phillies game or an Eagles game, or a Flyers game on, I'm watching it somehow.
So you spend a lot of time with the rest of the boys. Do you guys ever get into like little arguments or fights?
We're like a family, so we get in little squanders every now and then, but not really. It's kind of shocking, actually. You'd think that, especially with us not really knowing each other, that there could be a possibility of there being more. But for the most part, we get along really well. I think it has to do with our personalities. All our personalities are like, we all are laid back in a way. So we all like to take things as it comes, and we approach things as a group a lot of times. So we really don't have too many instances where we're like, where we're kind of battling each other.
So do you have any like personal Twitters, MySpaces, Facebooks, or any other social network where your fans can reach you?
You know it. I'm on everything. I'm on Facebook. I'm on MySpace. I am on Twitter. And so is the group. My Twitter is Nicky T VF, NICKY TVF. So you can find me on Twitter there, and on Facebook and MySpace, it's just /NickyT, my real name, which is spelled NICKTETI. And you can find, from my page, you can find the other guys and the group and everything else. So check me out, send messages, all that jazz. We're pretty good as a group at getting back to fans. We think it's actually really cool how much fans reach out to you, especially in this day and age on the internet and everything else. So we do our very, very best to get back to everybody.
So is there anything else you want to say to your fans before we go?
Thanks for the support, and come out. Make sure you keep spreading the word and help us break this thing wide open. We appreciate it.
So thank you so much, Nicky, for talking with us today. Make sure to pick up a copy of VFactory's album coming out later this fall, and you can go to their MySpace, which is myspace.com/VFactory for more info. This is Natalie with Natalie Interviews, and I will see you guys next time.